What's up, YouTube? It's your boy to the dome here, coming at you with another rant video. We're gonna go ahead and do part 2 of parenting. And what made me want to do part 2 right now, I was at work earlier today. As y'all know, I'm a delivery driver. But I was at work earlier today, and I'm going down, for those of you who watch my videos who are familiar with the Tomball area, I'm going down 249, and where 249 becomes, or it goes under a bridge, and like, okay, so there's two parts, I don't know how to explain it, for the people that are in Tomball know what I'm talking about, but not everyone that views these videos live in Tomball, so it's a little hard to explain. Like right now I'm on 249, but then there's a freeway part of 249. Now to get from this part to the freeway part, you hit a red light and then you go under a bridge, and the only way to go is left because it's the one-way side of that part of 249. All right, well, I'm going that way. I'm in the far left lane at first. There's 3 lanes that go toward that way. The right lane, the far right lane turns as a right only lane, and then the 2 middle lanes are left only lanes, or turn left only lanes. Well, I was in the far left lane, and this Jeep kept tapping on his brakes for reasons I don't know, especially since the nearest vehicle that was in front of him was like 30 feet in front of him. There was no reason for him to be tapping on his brakes like that. Well, I went ahead and let this white SUV pass me, and then I got behind them and started following them. Well, we come around the turn, and come up to the next light, and the next light's already green, so we just keep going. We're going 50 miles an hour down a freeway. Well, it's basically the service streets part of the freeway, because the main part of 249 right there is a toll road, even though the people of Tomball voted against it being a toll road, and the city said fuck it and went ahead and made it a toll road anyways. But anyways, we're going down this. Speed limit's 50 miles an hour. This kid, he might be 16, 17 years old. He's old enough to know not to throw a full fucking water bottle out the window at a vehicle behind him. Like, you know what I'm saying? This kid throws a water bottle out, and at 50 miles an hour, trust me, I know what I'm talking about from experience. It's good that a bottle of water that actually is full of water is going to destroy my fucking windshield if it hits it. And the only reason I know that is because it has happened to me before. And we were only going 45 down that road that it happened to me before at. So 50 miles an hour, and that only destroyed half of the fucking windshield. 50 miles an hour is probably gonna fucking destroy the whole thing. Anyways, I swerved just enough, because if I would have just kept driving straight behind him, it would have hit the bottom passenger side of my windshield. Alright, I swerved over enough for it to miss, almost hitting the car next to me, you know, and this kid flips me off. And I'm sitting here like, I went like this, what the fuck, you know, and he turns around and goes, he's going like this, come on, come on. So I keep a CO2 pistol in the car, but I don't use it for shit like this, because I only use it if someone's trying to rob me, because it looks real. I go like this, so it looks like a gun from a distance. It's just a fucking phone case. But I'll go like this, and because it looks like a gun when I do this, especially from a distance. This kid sits back down real quick, right? And we get to the stoplight. I come up to the stoplight, and they come up to the left of me, and the mom is recording me. And I just wave to her. Like, you're recording me because I'm in the wrong, while you're letting your child throw shit, full water bottles at vehicles behind you, which the fact of throwing that water bottle out of the window on the road is already a crime. I mean, there's signs posted all around Tomball that littering could be held up to a fine of up to $2,000. And since your child is a minor, it is not going to be his responsibility to pay that fine. The city's going to make your dumbass pay that fine. So instead of recording the driver behind you that your son, one, threw a full fucking water bottle at for, I don't know why, then flipped me off when I managed to make it not hit me. It's like this fucking sadistic bastard wanted it to hit my windshield just to see what would happen. And when he didn't get that what he wanted, he flipped me off. Because that's exactly what happened. The fucking water bottle missed my windshield and he flipped me off. That's it. That's exactly how it happened. There was nothing extra to it. It was simply the water bottle missed the windshield and then he flipped me off. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know what the fuck this kid's issue was, but clearly he's got some fucking problems. You feel me? So, you know, I just waved to him. I'm not going to do nothing. You know, I can't do nothing. That's not my kid. Now, if his fucking windshield, if his bottle would have broke my fucking windshield, I would have called my boss. I would have told him, I am going to be late. You can tag me in. You can make me unavailable. Do whatever. You can even fucking clock me out for a break momentarily. I would have followed that bitch home and I would have jumped her fucking shit. You're letting your dumbass son throw shit out of your fucking window at people behind you and you think that's okay. Like, those kind of parents are the ones that contribute to kids thinking they can do whatever the fuck they want. Alright? You, first off, littering. Okay, so he would have been charged with littering. Like, if I decided to call the cops on it, because the way this bitch's attitude is she wouldn't have replaced shit. So I would have had to have gotten the law involved. Okay? So, first, he would have gotten charged with littering. Then he would have got charged with destruction of property because he intentionally threw a fucking water bottle at the car behind him. And you, being the parent, should have got onto his ass. But no, you record the car of the driver that he threw the shit at because you think he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. Why would you do that? If that was my kid, bro, if I caught my kid, okay, first off, there's no way she didn't notice. Your windows rolled down. You're going 50 fucking miles an hour. You know the bitch is rolled down. The kid not only fucking throws a water bottle at me and then flips me off, but decides to sit there and scream, telling me to come on to do something, getting up, turning around in his seat, on his fucking knees, okay? So he's obviously not buckled in, so you would be charged with that shit too, for your minor not going down the fucking freeway, not having their seatbelt on. In Texas, that is a crime. That is a ticket. That's a traffic violation. You have to be wearing your seatbelt. That's where the whole click it or ticket shit came from. Okay? But back to what I was saying. So, instead of getting onto your child, you're going to blame the driver that's behind you. Alright? Well, if that's my kid, and they throw something out, if they throw anything like that out the fucking window, whether they're intentionally trying to hit the vehicle behind them or not, I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of them. That shit is fucked up. You don't, if that full fucking water bottle destroys that window behind us, I not only have to pay to fucking get that person's windshield, acid reflux. I not only have to pay to get that fucking person's windshield replaced, but I'm probably gonna have to end up paying a fucking littering ticket because they're gonna have to claim it or something or whatever, or they might get the cops involved automatically. You know, not waiting to see if I'm gonna pay for it or not. No, they might get the cops involved off the jump. They might call the police. Oh, a kid in this vehicle with this license plate, yada, 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 threw a fucking water bottle out the window and it shattered my fucking windshield. So now your parent is not only going to have to end up paying to fix this individual's windshield, because if you don't, they can turn around and take you to court, and that's something they'll win. You can go ahead and try and fight that all day long. Your child should not be throwing full fucking water, shouldn't be throwing anything, any form of trash out the fucking window, because it's a crime, okay? You know? And then on top of that, instead of getting onto your child and telling them that that is wrong, you're going to record the driver that they threw shit at like the other person was in the wrong. Those kind of fucking parents are the problem. You know? No, not all kids are dicks because of the way their parents raised them. Alright? You can have a parent that raises someone all the way right. You know, you say, yes ma'am, no ma'am, please, thank you. You know, all kinds of shit. You know, don't do this because it's wrong. Don't steal because it's wrong. Don't murder because it's wrong. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. Don't fucking litter because it's wrong. All that shit. You can have a parent that raises their kid completely right and then still turn out to be a fucking cuntwad. You know, but parents like that are the main reason are a main part of the fucking problem. Your kid did something wrong. Don't blame somebody else. All right? You know, that's parenting 101 right there. You know? Yeah, my daughter, if she's getting blamed for something and she tells me she didn't do nothing, if I didn't, you know, like, if something happened at school, you know, say her and this other person got into a fight, all right? And that other person, I'm going to teach my daughter from the jump. You don't start fights, you fucking finish them, all right? By the time my child starts going to school, she's going to know how to fight. Because I know from me going through school, my little brother's going through school, my older brother going through school, kids are fucking dicks, and they will pick on you regardless of what their parents say. You know, you fucking people, violence isn't the answer. Okay, shut the fuck up, because you're right. Violence is not always the answer, but if someone lays hands on my child, that she has my 150,000% okay to beat the dog shit out of them. Period. End of story. You don't want your child to get his fucking face fucked up? Tell him to leave mine alone, because I guarantee it, by the time my child is going to school, she will know how to fucking fight, and a lot worse than what any of y'all could teach y'all's kids. Or you're going to teach your kid how to box? That's fine and dandy. The shit I'm going to teach my daughter is shit that fucking probably is considered lethal. And I'm not joking. Like, if I get into a fight with somebody, my hands are considered a lethal weapon because of the shit that I know. If I get into a fight with somebody I'm not all over here. If I get into a fight with somebody, fucking car, motherfucker, you wanna fucking flash your brights at me, dick? Fucking cunt. If I get into a fight with somebody because like say I started. If I started, like, okay, if they come at me with a knife or something and they end up getting hurt, that's me protecting myself. But if I started and they end up getting hurt, I can be charged with aggravated assault because my hands are considered a deadly weapon because of the shit that I know. And yes, I will be teaching it to my child. And yes, if parents don't want their fucking kids to come home with a broken arm, they best leave my kid alone. Period. End of story. And if she gets written up for it, and she comes home and tells me, you know, this kid was picking on her, they got into a fight, this and this happened, I'm gonna go to bat for her. I'll fight tooth and nail that, you know, this kid needs to fucking leave her the fuck alone. And maybe his little ass wouldn't have a fucking arm getting broken. Because those are the ones, the big fat fucking kids, the big fat dudes are the ones that pick on the small kids the most. And this is not a being mean. This is statistics. Your bigger kids think it's funny half the time. You know, but if she did something wrong, I'm gonna punish her for it. Plain and simple. And that's how it should be. If your kids do something wrong, punish them for it. Don't blame other people for your children doing something wrong. This is To the Dome. This is our part 2 of this parenting video. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, hit that notification button. I'll go ahead and see y'all later. Peace.